Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2, where we now have a choice before us: the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. You know what? Just in the name of, order, I suppose, let's just do them in the way they're laid out. The High Priestess. Alright, so we get one companion. We only have one to choose from, so I guess that's what we're doing. Collect blessings in order to enter the ritual house at the summit of Mount PRIESTESS, and negotiate a treaty with the Northerners there. Alright, Northern honor. Do not expect to be welcomed by Northerners whilst treading in their lands. A campfire. Survive Mount PRIESTESS by restoring life at camp. Okay, so encounters. We've got some new ones. We definitely want to take the ones with markers on them to get new cards, I think. Let's see, we can add 6. Sure. Gnomish Exchange, Lost Boy, Man-Eating Tree, that sounds horrible. Pauper Plague, we have one more to choose from. So there's tokens on each of these. Maleclipse's Problem and Market Thief. Arm Wrestling. I do want to do arm wrestling again, but I want to get these tokens more, so let's try Maleclipse's Problem again. And then we can choose some equipment. Yeah, I think we want the Cardinal Blade, the Soldier's Sword, we want Winter's Bane, Bastion of Purification. Ooh, maybe we don't want the Soldier's Sword, because we've got 2 other new things. Valiant Aegis, which we don't know what it does yet, right? Inspect. Yeah, draw this equipment card during a challenge to discover its traits. Okay. And a Ruby Ring. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's do it.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate.
Oh, 2 tokens. Can we get both of them, or is one
Now
for not?
begins negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
1 silver and 1's gold. I imagine we can complete this, but not do it in a gold fashion, maybe? Maleclipse has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. Well, I usually refrain from working for the Empire. Since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. It'll square my debt with General Brandstrom and help open many doors for you. What do you say? How can I help? As you know, I have a great many skills, but my swordsmanship is unlikely to hold up against northern raiders. I know no one else who is more up to the task. You probably don't know very many people then. Tell me about the leader of the raiders. There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader of them all is the High Priestess who lives up there. Maleclipse points to the top of the soaring mountain before you. Tell me more. General Brandstrom instructed me not to come back until I talked to the High Priestess of the North and offer the terms of the treaty, he explains. Sure. Excellent, bring your sword and let me do the talking, says Maleclipse. I've brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. Oh, 25 food? That's a lot of food. Maleclipse shares a tidbit as you commence your journey. The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you can prove yourself worthy, we'd have a better chance at swaying her in our favor. Collect at least 6 blessings before meeting the High Priestess. Okay, you grit your teeth and begin the ascent. So we are blessing hunting?
Be careful where one takes refuge, even in the worst of storms.
If we're able to get hurt here without even fighting, I don't think that bodes well for our chances. With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. Okay. That one? Darn it. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweets alerts you to the presence of a bear rousing from hibernation. The ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. And we get hurt some more. You flee the cave, having barely survived the attack. Barely. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. Malaclypse forges for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." Access the campfire at any time between encounters. The campfire can be used to consume food, trade, or review your mission. Okay. How do I do that? Make camp? Do we only get to do it once? I guess we'll find out.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
I will do my best. "I come in peace," he says. "I make the pilgrimage to the High Priestess. I mean you no harm." There was a little bit there that I didn't read. I didn't realize before I pressed the button. So whoever this is, I don't know. Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. "In my youth, I once fancied a northern warrior. She almost cut off my head when I serenaded her." Malaclypse plucks a mournful note on his lute. "Young love, hey?" So we can restore 5 life, we can trade, change appearance, review mission. I do want to change appearance. I had noticed something in editing that I missed. Apparently we can change our hair color, and I had not realized that. Would you care to turn around there? Thank you. Yeah, we can. Silver? Black? Yeah, that'll match our cape. Good deal. I'm finished. Not much of a change, but I did want to check it out. Alright, we don't have much money. So we've got 29 food, so we can go ahead and heal ourselves. Might as well just heal ourselves up to full, right? And then we'll break camp. Let's see what is available for trade. We can buy food. We can buy equipment. Ooh, the Bastion of Purification, which we can't afford. And we're done. Alright, let's hope we can use that campfire multiple times. You sleep throughout the long cold night. In the morning, you pack your things and continue to climb up the mountain. Alright, so we could go north. Let's just finish out this row here.
A lesson in caution awaits us all. Nature, truly wild nature, will not tolerate fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
So first, a blizzard and now an avalanche. High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. "Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess?" Oh, so we're fighting? Two of Frost? Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. Guess we're fighting Northerners, Two of Frost? Two of them shouldn't be too awfully bad. Oh, I'm starting with an axe. Darn it. I wanted to start with a sword, because that's what's best against these things. Well, doing my best not to dodge anything, I suppose. Which is not really different from normal. And we got it. Alrighty, I guess that's better than what the blizzard was. At least the life we lost there was our own fault. Ooh, equipment? Oh, we got the Bastion of Purification. Awesome. Yes, I do want to equip it. I thought it gave me the option to store it there and not equip it. So I have to go into my inventory then. We want the Bastion of... Oh, we can't. We can't because we have the axe. Let's put on the neglected sword, even though it's worse. I definitely want to be able to riposte. Alright. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes toward the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Okay, so there is an avalanche after all. It wasn't being metaphorical. I thought it might have meant that the fighters there were the avalanche, but nope. So we have to roll an 11.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I don't know how we're supposed to accomplish being the master of randomness, but sure. Woo?
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Uh-huh. I guess we're just that good? Question mark? You seek shelter against a bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Thank you. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow. As you near, you realize it is still clenched in his hand, his body buried to the wrist by the avalanche. We can retrieve the weapon or dig him out? Let's dig him out, see what happens. You brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me. Though we are enemies by blood, take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." Thanks, we gained 2 fame? Second wind, healing? Oh, it's a blessing, cool. In combat, boost life to 75 when life drops below 25, then discard this card. Well, hopefully we won't need to use that because we need the blessings. So that's 1 of 6.
In the cold, men become desperate. Women hold these mountains together, even through the worst.
So is every single thing we encounter going to be something that's bad for us? With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. Yeah, we find cover. Alright. That one. Oh god, huge failure. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. You are alerted to the sound of shuffling footsteps. You can barely make out the silhouettes of the menacing figures who have invaded your shelter. Trapper of Frost and 3 of Frost, so 3 Northerners and something worse? Alrighty, I don't know how we're going to get through this whole challenge if every single card is like this. Alright, so I guess he's the trapper. On the frozen plains, prey are few and far between. The keen eyes of a trapper see all. Trappers throw hunting traps that snare their targets, use evade to avoid the traps, or change direction rapidly to break free. Okay.
Don't let them hit me. Too handsome for violence.
Yeah, there we go. Well, I hit the block button, but there we go. Darn it. Oh, it's really bad when you block and then can't riposte fast enough. And when you try to block a red attack, because those aren't blockable. Oh, I've got to stop trying to riposte these guys. It just seems like it's not possible. Well, I guess we just lost our blessing because we're back up to 75 health. That's not good. Well, 1 down finally. Managed to dodge the bolus. Ah, took away my combo attack there. Alright, 2 down. Oh, that's Malaclips. Give me a shield there, buddy. Thank you. Alright, managed to riposte that time. Ooh. So does the fact that we lost that blessing mean that we can't get the full 6? Is that what will keep us from getting the gold token? We are indeed back down to 0 of 6 blessings. As the blizzard eases, the intruders make their escape. Malaclips forges for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night. Yeah, we probably do need to camp. Yes. As though you are being stalked, the gentle northerner pilgrim emerges from the darkness, slumping down beside you. Mount Phaedrus does ever bite, he says with a grin. I love her harsh kiss and bitter cold embrace. Another day's good climb. In my youth, I once fancied a northern warrior. Oh, so this one right here is just Malaclypse singing a little ballad, since he is a bard. Yeah, let's heal ourselves. One thing we're not short on is food. We still only got 10 gold. Go up to 96, and we'll break camp. Alrighty, well let's go over here first and see what this is.
It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
So everything's not bad, so this is one of the ones that we included. Good. He's just a small child. You overhear. A deeper voice growls, we have to take him to the dungeons, or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he spawned from and show them where our outpost is. That's a shifty-looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, says Malaclypse. You consider the boy's fate. Well, we don't really consider it, because there's only one choice. Save him. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. 4 of steel, so soldiers? I don't think I fought the steel ones in this playthrough. In the tutorial that I played the first time, the encounter that was corrupted in this was soldiers, so they're a little bit harder than corrupted, not as hard as northerners, I don't think. Taken from the dregs of society, elevated to petty positions of power, watchmen can block, greatly reducing incoming damage. Use bash to open them up for damage. Alright, we'll try. Thanks for the shield. Well, blocked too early. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Oh well. Tag teaming me there, that's not fair. Yeah, give me another shield there, Malaclypse. Thank you. Yeah, they do take a little bit more to kill than the rest of them, don't they? Get wrecked. Yeah. Apparently our special move gives us some invincibility frames because he definitely tried to hit me there and failed. Winter's Bane. Excellent. Knockdown Northerner. Perform a powerful strike that causes knockdown to Northerners. Enemies in knockdown can be defeated with a finisher. Nice. Riposte Charge. Against Northerners, Riposte deals 150% damage and counts double toward weapon charge. Awesome. Yeah, this is a really good choice. Would I like to equip it? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. And we got even more food back. As you check on the unconscious guards, you notice the boy looking at you warily as if sizing you up. Oh, okay, sure. 13? And we get there. Sweet. Right on the money, in fact. He fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village, and I ran with Mother. We got separated. He wipes some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I am of Clan Catsfoot, and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Oh, excellent. So there's another avalanche coming up. Great, and we can't avoid it. Well, not much we can do about that. We gain 2 fame. The small northerner boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest. Alright, I guess we just head towards the ascension there.
The least of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away. Life is filled with surprises.
Yeah, such as 2 blizzards and 2 avalanches within 5 steps of each other. High up on the mountain, you see the silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. Ah, so more attacks too. Exactly the same as last time. Except, I think this time there's more of them? Just not a trapper. Okay, Winter's Bane. Glad to have that along. Oh, that's awesome. Used to defend those in need. That is us in this situation, I do believe. Yeah. Did they manage to hit me even though I was dodging? I think they did. Luckily I had the shield up. Ah, didn't get my special attack off, darn it. Well, just being worse and worse at fighting, I suppose. But I guess it doesn't really matter as long as we survive in the end. So now for the actual avalanche. Ooh, plus 10 to max life and 20 health. Awesome. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes toward the melee. Yep, just like last time. And we roll. Not as good a roll this time. So we would need a 4. We need an average of 4, so let's re-roll the 2 that are below that average. Yeah, that'll work. And even worse, so something bad's going to happen.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Me too. The avalanche engulfs you, tossing you weightlessly down the mountain. And we lose 10 life. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow as you... Oh, we can get the blessing again. Dig him out. Awesome. 6 fame total there. I don't know what fame does for us. Divine Providence adds +1 to each of your dice during the dice gambit. Awesome. So that's a different blessing. So the blessings are all different?
The mountain itself pushes you back.
A sudden blizzard slows your progress through Mount Freitas. The bitter winds pierce your skin like shards of glass. There's no turning back. We have to just keep pressing forward.
Witches I will tolerate. They have at least stepped into the streams of power that magicians call home.
I don't know what that says about witches, because I'm not sure about your motivations, but as you ascend the snowy Mount Freitas, you happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. Blessed brew? We've come in search of the great High Priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips.
You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priestess's good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. If I've got it right this time, you can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. Malaclips politely declines.
I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite, he says, nudging you forward. Gee, thanks, Malaclips. Guess we're the guinea pig. So I didn't have time to read what those were. I'm going to choose the first one. Long shot, so we did get a blessing. Precise dice. Score the exact target value in a dice gambit to draw 3 equipment cards, then discard this card. I would prefer not to discard the card because we are needing to collect these blessings. You take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body.
Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one.
You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freitas, paying no heed to the brewing blizzard. Of course not. We just wade right through them all. Blizzards, avalanches, doesn't matter. Just head first into danger.
To this world, I've been disappointed. The filth, the shame, the horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Maybe you should lower your expectations, then you will not be as disappointed as often. Westwind's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbor among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside his establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts straight up and a smile almost breaks out on his face.
At last, someone from the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me.
Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon doors and pushes you inside. I guess we're mistaken for someone else? So 3 soldiers and a big soldier? Inside you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. The freshly invigorated barkeep hops onto a table and shouts above the noise,
"You lazy, drunken deserters are done. The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to have to get back to your posts. The town needs defending."
One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway.
"We got 3 days till our shift ends, and we return to civilization. So, we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale, right, lads?"
A raucous cheer erupts and beer tankards smash together all around.
"So, why don't you take your shiny little badge and shove off?"
The barkeep turns to you.
"What are you going to do?"
Offer a bribe or threaten? I doubt we have enough gold to bribe, so let's threaten them. You suggest with menace that the soldiers should report to duty, or they'll report to the healer. Alright. Yeah. Not a good shot on that one.
"I won't be threatened by the likes of you,"
the soldier grumbles as he rises, followed by his friends. On a lighter note, at least they're drunk. Should maybe level the playing field a bit, lowering them to my skill level. Musketeer. Deadly at a distance, only the most skilled are recruited into musketry. Musketeers fire heavy attacks, defend with a shield, else evade for your life. Okay then, can we get a shield please? Oh, wow. That's a rather slow bullet he fires, to be honest. Let's get this musketeer. Oh, there's 2 of them. Darn it, I thought there was just one. They are slow to reload, though. Well, we had our shield up. There we go. Yep, riposted. You too. Finish him. Yeah. Sweet. That wasn't so awfully bad. So do we get our token? Heroic Sacrifice. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster cards, optionally discard a basic monster card but lose your companion for 3 turns. That sounds horrible. I think we'll probably hold on to that. But more importantly, do we get the token? We got 10 gold and health potion. More fame, we're up to 10. Again, I don't know what that does for us. As soldiers fall under yet another blow from your weapon, the leader shouts out,
"Stop. All right, we'll do our part. Just stop cracking our skulls.
Maybe you guys shouldn't drink so much."
Nicely done.
Oh, we do get it. Awesome. Great. A blizzard. Probably should have suspected as much. Yeah, we struggle to find cover. At least there's 2 successes in this one. I'm gonna go with that one. Yay, finally, got a success. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Malaclypse forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough, we can set up camp here for the night. Okay, sure. We should probably do that, since we've still got a ton of food left. As though you are being stalked. Okay, another northern pilgrim. So this is just the trader every time. Food for sale is refreshed, and equipment for sale is refreshed. We do have 20 now, so let's see what they do have for trade. We can buy more food. We can sell equipment, which we probably want to do. Oh, we can't sell our axe. Alright, I guess we won't do that then. And a cardinal blade? I think I'm pretty happy with Winter's Bane for now. We might ought to go ahead and buy some more food. You know what? No, we're not going to. We got 24 left. We do want to eat some food though and heal ourselves up. Alright, so that will do. Break camp. You sleep through the long cold night. In the morning you pack your things and continue your climb up the mountain. Alright, we'll just go south then.
Every temple has crumbled into the dust, more's the pity.
The Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for a simple gold donation. Sure. That will take us up to 4. I guess all of these are blessings? Oh, they're not going to shuffle on me. Divine Intervention, don't we have that one already? Beggar's Charm. Gold Zealot. Receive plus 15 life for every gold gain card you receive. Yeah, let's take that one. Can we buy another blessing? We're at 4 of 6. I guess not. 1 donation is all that is allowed. Multiple blizzards, though. Those are always open.